All good.
Romeo and Juliet, babe. You
Mhm.
go, dude.
Yo, JT, you're gonna have to change your picture in roll 20 though.
Oh my god.
That's me. What the hell? My boy.
Yeah, that's literally that's
Don't worry.
Jatar the orc, dude.
It's actually Jethro.
What about
That's
Tim
Jatar.
Shower?
Jarko now. Or
Jarko?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jarko. Also,
Could you imagine this dude fucking entering a barbarian rage, ripping his shirt off, putting it on his head, punching the fuck out of a baby changing station in the middle of a Buffalo Wild Wings in Connecticut, and then charging at you with 2 axes, dude? I'd be terrified.
That sounds too realistic.
Has this happened to you before?
I think the most terrifying part of that is the Buffalo Wild Wings part.
Iggy.
What's up, guys?
hello, sir.
I'm not dead yet.
Hey.
Because we haven't started. We haven't started the session yet.
Because I have not killed him yet.
Hell yeah.
I will kill you if you write me out in day 0.
Oh no, it won't be day 0, but if you have a panic attack, I might throw you in jail too.
No, I'm over that. Please listen. Southern redneck ain't prone to panic attacks.
No, just stupidity attacks.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel that.
He's prone to America attacks.
I'm gonna attack my cousin, and by attack I mean fuck.
Oh no. Jesus.
We are streaming this. Do not.
We are?
inbreed.
Dude, I don't.
Wait, what? How am I supposed to be a canonically?
Quick
Wait,
disclaimer, don't inbreed.
I have that maturity filter for a reason. We can say whatever the fuck we want about
You're
inbreeding.
goddamn right we
Yo,
can.
let's-
Yeah, say whatever the frick
That's
you
it.
want.
Don't-
Now I'm gonna fuck your
alright,
cousin.
That comes with an asterisk next to it. It's not everything. Just-
Kim,
No,
get
the
off-
entire
get the frick
word,
off the door.
the entire word of maturity filter is literally asterisked out.
Yeah, it's at Twitch's whim. I'm just gonna end up being banned one day. It's fine.
Don't make me recite the redneck national anthem.
Oh god, no.
Do it.
No.
I don't even know what this is.
There is groovy on here, right?
No, there is no
Are we
groovy.
free to
Pretty sure we
use,
established that
groovy
someone
on here?
was streaming.
Please don't make me. Don't make my Twitch channel die.
Well, you've literally evaded DMCA this entire time.
I actually have. It's kind of weird. Knock on wood, I suppose, but
Well, I
damn.
can stay at the DMCA. Hang on, I gotta pull your stream up.
They only go after the whales, my guy.
Alright, it is way too
Speaking of
cold here.
whales,
Yeah, it is
my
cold.
cousin?
She's a whale of a girl. Maybe she's a girl. Who knows what Cletus is into?
No, she's literally a whale.
Oh no.
She's dead ass a porpoise. What do you mean?
Don't.
What was that whale boss in
Motor move
WoD?
differently than others, okay? Some people take it very literally.
Jesus Christ, your hands are cold.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
My wife, who's next to me,
Cold hands of death.
the cold hands of death grip me.
That's not good for when you need a critical roll here.
Yeah. Need to figure out
Cold
this.
hands roll cold dice. True story.
Just like my heart.
Damn.
Yeah.
The emo
You roll with your
person.
heart, it shall be cold.
That D&D Beyond extension, I don't think there's a way to import Roll20 shit. There's a way to import from it to Roll20, but
No,
So-
I'll fill in everything from there to that because I had to make custom classes for the D&D Beyond.
okay, thank goodness.
Fuck D&D Beyond.
It's-
You get it to work to
Yeah.
run on it, and I will put everything in that way. When next week when we actually have everybody together, we do combat. It'll show everybody's stats and shit like that.
Okay, good. Yeah, I already have it on my Twitch, so it's good to go.
All right, so we're missing people from Roll20.
Nope.
I'm
Nope. You're in there, honey.
Completely
Yeah, and-
unjustifiedly false.
Cletus!
Cletus.
Eat us that Cletus.
Hang on, I'm gonna change channels and practice my accent real quick. Being why.
I don't know, Max. I don't know.
You don't.
What
have to
else?
do an
You could just
accent.
You could talk like that if you want to. Blood elves are pretty, you know.
Oh, no, nonsense, Uber. This is gonna be a good old-fashioned barn burner.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
panda is
I'm
looking
a street
pretty nice
fighting
right now.
monk, so my character's voice is, "Yeah, you better watch out, or I'll fuck you up right now, bud. Give me
Okay,
everything
wait,
you've got."
Hang on.
Come here.
Oh,
Let me
fuck-
grab you by the
oh, fuck
testicles.
my cousin up.
Just yell out Sensubin real quick.
Sensubin!
Not you.
It's
The
fucking
guy who's
Kevin.
doing the voice.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking high
I know where Uber's going with this.
Sensu bean.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
We found the Krillin of the group.
We found Krillin.
I don't
Where's
know
this
who
going?
you are.
I say,
I don't know what you want, but
said,
you
"Must
will
say
find. I
Sensubin."
will
Kevin's
find
like,
you,
"Sensubin."
and you will kill me.
Send to be.
Don't shush me. You shush.
Sensubin!
Oh, Kev, I have a task for you. There's a guy named Clinton
Who?
Goyne who messaged me on WoW and said he's literally at 4 frames per second right now because there was a way that you helped him get his graphics lower than the actual in-game engine allows.
What?
Yeah, this dude messaged me and he was like, Kevin was able to get
That's
my
spicy.
graphics. Oh, is it? That's
Yeah.
spicy? Oh, shit. Yeah, he needs your help.
Oh god, hang on.
Wait.
Oh shit, I have a lot of BattleNet messages.
So this dude who's barely at 4 frames per second is going to be tanking? Oh god.
Yeah, here's the thing. He's got a 1080 Ti. He's got 16 gigs of RAM, and he's got a Pentium D processor.
What the kind of bottlenecks is this shit? No. Could get a.
Whoa.
He's like, oh, I think Uber might want to be for this.
Yes, please.
There we go.
No, this is sensitive. Yeah, but
I already got him.
I would
Hang
like to
on.
vote that we all do push to talk tonight.
Push to talk? Yeah.
It's not like we have any action-based games we're playing that are going to require, voice activation.
There. I sent him to the AFK channel.
Dude, I need to be precise on my calls here.
Yeah, I need to tell you when I'm rolling, okay? And I can't just be hitting the control button whenever it's time.
Well, if you're rolling, we'll see that.
No, you won't. No, I'm
I'm
kidding.
rolling.
Let
I'm
me
actually rolling dice in person only.
let me help my wife set up push to talk real quick. I'll be right back.
Knowing me, I'm gonna forget to push to talk.
Happens to the best of us.
You just need to show me where so I can learn to.
Voice and video.
You know, a real quick way to dying is kicking the DM to AFK.
Is it
Yes.
working? Dope.
Rule number 1, guys.
I don't know, bro. Was the
trust
DM AFK?
No, the DM wasn't.
Oh wait,
Wasn't rule number
there we go.
one?
Never trust the DM.
Never trust the DM.
Fair enough.
I haven't used push to talk in so long, so it's gonna be a new experience for me.
Yeah, right. All right.
Please hold.
I need some background music.
We are about to have some.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm about to have to turn rhythm down.
Who?
Always very loud for
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Quack.
Pot. No.
Ah.
All right, so this works.
What
and
the
this
fuck is?
should
Wait, hold
all-
on.
What?
What?
I appear to be in 2 different voice calls at the moment. Please hold.
If you have your voice option active in Roll20, please turn it off.
Yeah, I think you're good, honey. Go to your. I
So
think she got
apparently,
it.
BattleNet has one-on-one voice calling now, and I accidentally clicked it.
Yeah.
I was in a call with Spicy and on Discord, and I'm like, where the fuck is the double shit coming from?
Was Spicy talking to you?
Yes, he
Okay,
was, but he wasn't on the server. I'm like, why the fuck? How is the conversation separated here?
That's fun. Alright.
Wee.
Oh God.
Sounds terrifying.
Scared the shit out of me.
Well, yeah. I was like, can I just private server client or something?
Is this classic? I gotta actually turn it down a bit.
Yeah, I like reset all my audio settings.
Alright, take it away, Uber.
Let me get a swig, and we'll be ready to go.
Oh yeah, I should probably drink something too.
I have a whole 2-liter right here by me.
Or
I have a 750 milliliter bottle here.
Well, good for you. Alright, folks, welcome to Sins of the Past, where everything you know about Azeroth is about to change. It is the year 33 ADP, or in the King's calendar, it's year 625. We find ourselves in the middle of the Fourth War. There's an armistice between the Horde and the Alliance that some do not seem to hold up to those rules. There's still a little strife between those that stood with Sir Fang and those that stood with King Anduin. Even though this armistice is in effect, there are still small battles being held out. War is
You don't have a volume
still
set.
working out as word travels throughout Azeroth. We are going to
Dash, what are you doing?
travel. And as we travel, we are going to head over
Oh, my bad.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Spoopy.
Is that Gilneas?
We travel to the city of Gilneas. We find the aftermath of war, curse, people just trying to live day by day outside the ruins. We come across a Worgen rogue who is walking around through his daily life. Take it over to Mason. What would you be doing at this particular time of day?
You said it was morning?
In the world of Azeroth, we do not know day, we do not know night. It's always the same time.
Oh.
That's a problem.
There's
Check out
no.
the programmers.
Then I feel like my system for sleep is I just sleep when I'm tired. So I feel like I've just finished sleeping. I've been out in the forest for a couple days getting my supplies, and I'm just coming back into town to unload it all.
Oh. So, what kind of supplies would you have picked up?
Well, crap, I forget the name of them. What's the blood thistle? There's some. What's that potion that goblins take to make them feel smarter?
Intelligence potions?
Yeah, it has a name, like an in-lore name though. So there's some of those because some people just like those. And whatever I find in the wild that helps people feel good, or that like horde races would have that like people don't really interact with, armistice notwithstanding.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Never mind. The receipt that shows on here tells me that the ransom is based off of Washington, and it even gives me a phone number.
You know,
All right. So you head back to your place. You unload your supplies. Does Mason have a shop that he goes around, or is he
No.
one of those? I've got something under my trench coat.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to see what I've got? Flashing you.
Like he'd probably just like head down to the docks, just like wait for the people that usually walk up to him to like find him, because he's there around that time of whatever people call day.
the light time.
Yeah, light time. But it's always light time, so
I
it
don't
means
want
nothing.
void time.
All right, so you put your supplies up, you grab whatever you're going to take out to sell for the day. And I'm going to let you carry on business as you would. So you walk out into the docks.
Yeah.
You see a couple of dock workers there. How do you approach them?
Do they look like fishermen, or like just workers, or like woodworkers, or something?
There's fishermen, there's dockmen, there's dock
Alright.
workers.
I want to walk up to the fisherman and be like, "So what's the catch today, guys?"
Well, we haven't had much luck catching anything. Feels like there's a storm coming in.
Oh damn, you might need to shack up for that. I've had some luck today, so if you want to browse my inventory,
What you got on today, Mason?
I'll take like a pack off of my back and just open it all up to them. Got some blood thistle here. I don't know if you're into that, but there's that. Some intelligence potions. Got some other stuff. I'm gonna have to look into this later.
You got any of those bottles of mead that you brought out last time?
Oh shit, yeah, sapphire or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh.
Let me look in here. Rummage around, pull them out. Goblins make this shit.
Oh yeah.
It'll be I'd say usual, but I'll do 8 silver per bottle for you guys.
Oh man, this guy's
I'll take 5.
How many do you want? Dope.
dope.
That's all of them. So there you go. Pack's not that big.
All right, so you had just made 40 silver. Add that into your inventory. You see the fisherman take one of the bottles and immediately just chugs it.
Okay, guys, you have fun with that, and I'll just walk
He
away.
turns around and goes, "Hey boys, party tonight on the seas." He walks back towards the boat with the other 4.
During a storm?
Yeah, they're gonna kill themselves on that storm.
All right, so you head off on the dock. What do you head to now?
Honestly, probably just to the bar. Like I'm just gonna, there's all kinds of seedy types there. They'll find me if they want what they're looking for. I'll just go there and chill.
You head to the bar.
Oh my god, I can't wait for
Inside.
chases.
You walk in, and some of the bar patrons recognize you. And you hear a couple people going, "Hey, Mason!" They're completely wasted off their ass.
Hey, how's it going, guys? What you looking for?
What I'm looking for, you're not going to be able to have in that bag. And he winks over at the bartender.
Oh shit. Yeah, watch out. And then I'll walk over to the bartender and just be like, "Hey, you caught someone's eye." Order a beer.
Bartender looks at you and she laughs. She slides you over a beer. This one's on the house tonight.
Cool. And tax time's probably coming up soon. So
Cool.
here you go, and I'll pass her like
He's just
an
like-
intelligence potion.
She places it behind the bar. We'll probably end up peddling that off later for some extra cash.
Honestly, good call.
Roll me a perception check.
Added up, that's 17 and 17. No.
All
My
right.
mic just cut. Oh, okay. I thought my mic cut out for a sec.
You're totally fine. So you. All right, with 17 perception, you take your beer and kind of looking around. You notice that a lot of the bar regulars are a little more drunk than usual. Which is
What are we celebrating?
You say that out loud. A couple of the bar patrons look up at you, and they give you this odd look. Like they've never seen you before.
Guys.
And they go out to drinking their beers and ales. You see in the corner a hooded figure of short stature. They don't say anything. They don't make eye contact with you. But you got the suspicion they're watching you.
I'm just gonna. I think my sense here is just wait and see if they make any movements for a couple minutes, and try and like just nonchalantly move around the bar and see like just try and talk to people for a minute while I'm doing that.
Alright. So you get up, you start walking around the bar. You've been in this bar hundreds of times. You know this bar like it's your second home. But you start to notice small, insignificant changes. The chairs look a little different.
He's getting
Some of the
Mandela
pictures on
effect.
the wall are different. Yeah, nothing major. You know, a decor change here and there. You play it off as it's it's they're trying to upgrade.
Okay. I think if I don't think this guy still stopped eyeballing me, I'm gonna I'm gonna sit like at the bar closest to the wall where he's leaning, and just kind of like really mad dog him.
So you want to sit back at the bar?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like really stare at this guy while I'm drinking. If I don't think he stops staring at me.
Roll me an investigation.
Well. 10.
All right. With the 10, you're mad dogging the person who's you think is staring you down, and behind the hooded figure is a painting that you are more than familiar with. It's a painting of Gul'dan that people have thrown darts and daggers at. It's you can tell it's a makeshift dartboard, and you've seen it and you know it's there. And for a split second, you look up, and that painting's not of Gul'dan anymore. But you, in your head, it's switched right in front of you. It went from Gul'dan to something else immediately.
I'm gonna stop looking at that guy and go to the bar to look at the bartender. Like, did you see that shit?
You go up to the bar.
I was already at the bar table.
You turn to the bartender.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
Whoa! Who is this guy? All right. Is this guy not reacting? This guy who's on the wall?
He hasn't moved one bit.
I mean, no one's reacting, I guess, but like, I don't know. This is weird as shit. Have I ever seen him in here before?
The hooded figure, or the bartender?
The hooded figure. Obviously, the bartender switched genders on me.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
I didn't have that many beers, okay?
Roll me another investigation. So for 15. 15. You look at you're talking to the bartender, and you look back to where the hooded figure was, and they're gone. And you know there's only one way in and one way out of the bar.
Alright, I'm getting the hell out of there. I'll like run through the exit.
As you run out of the bar into the city square, you start noticing more things changing right in front of your eyes. Building shapes, building sizes, locations of certain shops. You even start seeing people that were walking in front of you disappear and somebody different take their spot.
This dude's getting Mandela affected so hard.
It's getting patched. No, I'm sorry. Shit. I'm like, even running seems like not a big enough response to all of this. I don't even know what the fuck to do. I'm freaking out. I'm calm, but I don't know. I'm not calm. I'm.
Want me to Constitution save?
Yeah.
Let's see how calm you really are.
Yeah, I'm not calm. I'm not calm.
No, no. He rolled a 2.
On the outside, to a normal person, you look calm. On the inside, You are in full panic mode, and you have no idea what to do, so you are frozen still.
I just stand there watching it all happen.
You continue watching the buildings change, and immediately you see the large clock tower that you can see from anywhere in the city completely disappear in front of your eyes. At that exact moment, a hand reaches up and touches your lower back.
Turn around swinging.
Roll me an attack with disadvantage.
It's not very. Yeah, ooh, if it wasn't disadvantage.
You
don't
turn
think I
around to
went-
swing,
Yeah.
and you realize there's nothing right in front of you. And then you hear, down here.
Chromie's here.
You look down, and there is the hooded figure.
Oh. What?
She reaches up, pulls off her hood.
No.
And she appears.
Hi.
You know how he touched his back? Or how she touched his back?
Touches his lower back.
Sorry? Oh.
She looks at you and goes, you can see it, can't you?
Can you?
Very well.
Then yeah.
You're Mason, right?
Yeah, that seems like a minor detail, but yeah, what the fuck is going on here?
It's my worst fear come true. The timeline is being altered.
Ah, that thing.
She looks up at you and says, you're the only one here that can see it.
Why?
It's a rare trait for people who have a I know I'm gonna get slapped for saying this. A Z chromosome.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
A chromosome.
What is that?
A fucking
There are certain
chromosome.
people in the world, when they're born with a Z chromosome, also known as a time chromosome.
I'm
They
dead.
can
I'm
see
crying right now.
changes in the timeline.
Fucking chromies.
So I'm guessing you are
I'm never gonna
also
recover.
one of those people.
I actually help guide people through the timeline. My name's Chromie.
Fuck, Cletus. Okay. Good to meet you. Do you like blood thistle or intelligence potions or?
No. There's no time for that now. She reaches out to shake your hand.
Okay, I'll shake her hand.
And as you shake your hand, you and her disappear into a time portal.
Shit. Check that out. Right. She is a
Wow,
time traveling
that's
dragon,
ridiculous.
so how is there no time? No, I didn't write that.
We will move on.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
What is this shitty looking place?
Somebody playing a didgeridoo now? I love
Singing.
Orgrimmar's music. Oh my god.
Didgeridoo.
I know, right?
So we move over to the city of Orgrimmar.
What's a didgeridoo?
Whatever it damn well pleases.
I get it.
No.
That didgeridoo though.
I did that thing for a year and a half. What is a didgeridoo? Bullshit.
All right, so now we move over to Orgrimmar, where we see an orc barbarian walking through town with a little pep in his step and a little puff in his chest. We'll talk to Jarko. How are you going about your day?
I'm just living life, man.
Just walking down the street, living the good life. So as you're walking down the streets of Orgrimmar, you're a pretty outstanding guy. Everybody knows you here. You're the big strong barbarian. Nobody fucks with you.
He may be AFK. His food literally just got delivered to the house, by the way.
Okay. All right.
The one that delivered it?
No, he just messaged our group chat.
All right. So yeah. So I'm chilling down. Oh my god, this music is loud.
You can change it in the settings over at the top right.
That I can just turn it down here.
You motherfucker, I just found a perfect slot for my stream. Hang on. That's fine.
All right. So yeah. So yeah, I'm in Orgrimmar. I'm in the I can't remember what the PvP area is. The little instance area up top.
All right. So you are the undefeated champion of the PvP arena in Orgrimmar at the current time. You welcome all comers.
I'll be right back, chat.
latest
I just got my headphones on.
opponent walks in the ring. It's another orc. We'll say he is a warrior.
I'm swinging already.
Let's see if I have. I think I might actually have a picture of him. Hang on. Didn't save it. All right. So he comes up to you in the true orc fashion. There are no bells. There are no whistles to start the fight. He just runs in and starts charging at you. What do you want to do?
While he's charging, I'll with weapons, or is it just like hand to hand?
Right now, I have hand to hand.
Okay, so while he's charging at me, I'm gonna I don't know how technical we want to get here, but I'll try to take him down.
So you want to grapple him, or do you want to swing at him?
I'll shoot him for a takedown, and then depending on what happens, I'll see.
Okay. Roll me a strength check, and he will roll one as well. I will show this that way.
How the fuck do I do that, by the way?
So
If
you're gonna
you-
pull up your sheet, and then you're just gonna, on the left-hand side, you see where it says strength, dexterity, constitution. Just click strength. Damn.
I have
Let's
no
see what
idea how to
happens when
roll
he
these.
rolls.
Gets fucked up.
He very well does get fucked up. He charges at you in a swift movement. Describe how you pick him up and pin him down in one swift movement.
So I'm gonna take him and I'm gonna drop him straight on his head.
So you're gonna suplex him.
Yeah.
Get him.
He comes charging at you full scream. And as he gets close to you, you just big toothy grin, and you just pick him up, flip him over, and just suplex him down. He's out. One swipe.
And then I want to put my finger in his butt.
You wanna do what?
Put my finger in his butt for dominance.
For dominance.
Hell yeah.
Fucking champion.
With the nat 20, there is no resistance. He is out cold. He's not even gonna know what happened to him.
Teabag him.
Next morning, you hear the announcer. Zarko wins again with his patented finger plug.
Whoa. What's it called?
Finger plug!
What are you fucking with your fingers? Just curious.
That's
Asking
alright.
for...
He just put his finger up his ass, man.
Oh, gotcha.
Get with the program. There's a finger in the butt.
You hear the crowd chanting, "Finger plug, finger plug, finger
Finger
plug."
plug.
I'm soaking it in.
He's so cute.
So as in Orgrimmar, there are no medics. So this is the fourth person that you have defeated today. So this is the fourth body lying in the middle of the arena. There is no cleanup crew.
Your finger's getting pretty brown.
Oh my god.
Clean up.
You
But he
hear
got a wet wipe.
now you hear the crowd start chanting, "Sniff it, sniff it, sniff it."
Oh my god.
Do it. Nothing is good from that.
I'll take the biggest whiff of my life.
As he smells the finger, the crowd just goes crazy.
How crazy.
Well, actually, I'm gonna.
They all
hold my
start fighting
finger in
each
the
other.
air. I'm gonna hold my finger in the air as they chant
Shove it up
more,
your ass.
and then I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
This is what they
You hear
came to
the
see.
entire crowd go, "He licked it," and then they start chanting, "Lick it, lick it, lick it."
Oh no, where is this going?
Orogar. Orogar.
The crowd is going so wild, they all start fighting each other.
Doing finger plugs too. Is this
Well.
about to turn into an orgy?
You don't know because you're not there, but if our orc friend here wants to roll a investigation check to see if he notices it,
Where's investigation?
it's going to be in the big long box on the left-hand side.
Oh, got it.
You don't really notice that anybody's doing it. You see a lot of imitation of them acting like they're doing it, but you don't see anybody directly doing the finger plug move. But you do see that everybody is literally beating the shit out of each other, and you are soaking it in.
Literally beating the shit out of each other
Yes,
with their fingers?
I chose my words correctly.
Okay, making sure.
Finger blasting
Now
everybody.
that I've already laid out 4 people, I'm gonna head out and just walk the streets a little bit.
So you head out of the arena. You're walking down the streets. People know you, yelling at your name. They're cheering you. You're like the celebrity of Orgrimmar right now.
Mhm.
There's posters of you on the tavern. They're on the trees. Little kid ogre orcs come running up to you, asking for their autograph.
I'm gonna tell them to fuck off.
Oh God.
The one little orc kid runs to his mom and goes, "You tell me to fuck off!" And he starts cheering.
I'm gonna look at his mom seductively.
Nice. Yes. Fuck her. Yes.
Oh, no.
Stick the same finger.
Roll me a charisma check.
Oh no.
Papa Jesus.
No, 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 no.
Quick sidebar. Where the fuck are these dice?
So on your screen on your right hand side, I'm looking at your stream. On your right hand side, I know where your thing is on your second screen. There you go. See, you're on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
You just literally click on the wording. It'll turn red. And you highlight it and you click on it.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
And it rolls everything for you.
Thanks, buddy.
I keep saying
Yeah.
every time I say roll something, you go over to the D20 like, what the fuck is it? With the 10 charisma, you know what? Since you're a celebrity, I'm going to give you the advantage. With the 16 charisma, you look at her, she just immediately melts. She gives you a wave and tells her son to go play, and he runs off. And she walks off between 2 buildings.
I'm gonna follow her between the buildings.
It's a trap.
I'm hoping for it.
He's a trap.
You about
It's
to get
crummy.
them milf titties.
Chromie does need some action every once in a
Yeah,
while.
Chrome is about to get this cork.
So you follow her down the alleyway, and she leans up against the side of a building and gives you the
doomy eyes.
well, she gives you the doomy eyes, but she uses her finger to signal you to come closer.
Okay, I'm gonna point my finger at her and come closer.
Investigate the finger.
Kevin.
As you are a celebrity and you have a signature move, as you get closer, she grabs your hand and immediately starts sniffing your finger.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Oh no no.
Oh, no, no.
I'm enjoying this.
What do you do?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess just bang.
You're just gonna bang? Alright.
Finger plug.
She gives you that look after sniffing it, and she turns around. She turns her head back and gives you that go-ahead look. Roll me a performance check.
Performance check.
For which one?
Performance.
Oh.
God damn it.
It's
The good
little.
news is you finished them.
Like,
Little tuckered out after those fights, huh?
I just ran through
You
4
real-
guys. I mean,
Okay.
come on.
Finger plug, Jay, take it out of you.
It accidentally goes into her nostril.
You get ready to go. You're getting warmed up. You got that finger ready. And just as you're about to pull your patented move, you hear, "What's taking you so long back there?"
She sounds hot.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Out of chocolate.
After hearing her, I asked her what the fuck's going on.
Just as you ask her that, I need you to roll me a perception check. Child dysfunction, really? The voice throws you off a little bit. You start seeing this orcish mom with this slender figure in front of you. You know, nice muscular build. Start changing in front of you. She becomes a very bigger build, very broad shoulders,
No, no. It was a trap.
almost your duplicate in female form.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And then behind you, you hear clapping.
I turn around and look at what's clapping.
What's clapping? I fucking love this
You
work.
see a short,
Oh, God, he almost clapped Chromie.
little woman come out the shadows wearing a hood. And she takes her hood off and she's still clapping.
I asked her if she wants to sniff the finger too.
Ew. No, thank you.
Then what do you want?
As much as I'm going to hate saying this, I'm going to need your help.
Finger her.
Help with what?
Just give it a second. And she points out to the city.
What's out there?
Go have a look for yourself.
Alright, I'm in the mood for an adventure. I'll take a look.
Roll me investigation. At first, you look out there and you don't notice it right away. You see the same Orgrimmar city that you've become famous in. You see the same citizens that you see every day, the same blacksmith, the butcher. And it isn't until a few minutes later that you start noticing other unsavory characters appear. Humans.
I asked.
Slowly, one by one, the orcs start turning into humans.
Oh, shit. It just got real.
Alright, I ask, what's happening?
Someone's altered your timeline.
My timeline? Who?
That's what I don't know. Someone has gone through time and has changed things and is changing historical events in the past. And it's making Azeroth very unstable.
What do you need me for?
You have a special ability that allows you to see these changes. There are several others like you, and I'm in search of them.
Is it the finger plug?
No, it is not finger plug.
Well, I don't want to lose my finger plug history, so yeah, I'll go.
Reputation to uphold.
She reaches out her hand.
I'll grab her hand.
As you go to reach for her hand, she's like, ew, not that one, the other one.
Ah.
I'm ambidextrous. I use both.
That's gross.
Go both ways.
She walks up to you, puts her hand on the back of your calf, and you disappear through a time portal.
Bum, bum, bum.
Supposed to respond to that?
Nope. You just disappear.
Yeet.
Yeet!
Yeeted into time.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
No.
Motherfucker, now I gotta turn it up.
As our orc friend disappears, we're going to switch over to our human monk.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. My entire storyline was based on me still being in Stormwind.
That's fine. You'll end up in Stormwind, don't worry. So, fourth wall. Everybody's backstory, if you notice I haven't asked for them, will play in as the story goes along. Your history will come unlocked, your characteristics and stuff like that will all show as you're going along that way. The players will all be, surprised by who you really are, what you do, and stuff like that.
Right.
Instead of everything coming out at once, everybody goes, okay, this is this kind of person.
Question then, while we're in the fourth wall breakage right now. So, kind of like caveat to my character, I guess I more so wanted to do the monk fighting style more than anything, but character-wise, it was going to be more so like a street urchin, street fighter kind of thing. So that was why the main thing was based off of being in Stormwind, Brawlers Guild, all that kind of shit.
Don't worry about that. We'll get there. So, this story starts with a younger version of our monk. He has studied his ways through Padon Village. He's learned the Tiger Palm, Flying Serpent Kick, Jade Lightning Strike, all these different attacks. But instead of using them for helping others and providing services, we move to the future now, where we have an older version of our monk. Walking the streets of Stormwind.
Ooh, nice save. They changed the music.
And is it pronounced?
Renaud.
Renaud. Okay.
Hell yeah.
We find
Let's go.
Renaud walking through the streets of Stormwind, heading to the one place that not many people know about. The underground belly of the Brawlers Guild. Ronald, what are you doing on your way there?
It's the best day. It's the day that we get the fresh meat in the arena today. So we're gonna go check out who got their ticket, punch their cards, so they can get in and play some bets and see what happens.
So you head down to the Brawlers Guild. You're scoping out the fresh meat as they're fighting their ways. When you see a familiar face in the book, you come up. Hey, Ron. You gonna be fighting today?
Oh,
I didn't come here to fight today. I came to see who all we've got rolling in off the cart today. Anybody looking good?
Not as good as you did back when you were younger. But there's one promising
Giggity.
kid. It's a little panda. Kind of.
fucking pandas.
I really just want to punch him in the face. He's
God.
too cute to be a fighter.
Pandas have such punchable
I can
faces.
get that for sure.
But man, can
Jim,
you fight?
I'm gonna go Jim Jeffries on that panda.
Anybody looking like he's gonna have any competition today, or is it looking like it's gonna be a clean sweep the entire way through?
Well, there's a bigger turnout than usual, so we'll just have to see how it goes. You know what I'm kind of feeling like? Battle Royale.
Okay.
Let's just put them all in there and see who comes out on top.
World of Warcraft BR.
Seems like a nice change of pace. I'm down for that.
So the bookie walks over to the announcer. He goes, hey, let's have a little fun. Call the fresh meat to the arena. So the announcer comes out and gets on his mic. Oh, fresh meat to the arena! You see all these new people, fresh off the boat. Somebody just trying to make a quick buck. All piled in. There's about 20 of them in this small arena. And they all gather. They all look up towards the announcer. And he goes, we're going to have ourselves a battle royale. We're
Ha,
going to
suck it.
bar.
You.
It's going to be no holds barred, no rules, no biting, no hitting below the belt. If you are caught, you will be disqualified. Other than that, let's have a clean fight. And remember, you guys suck. And they all start looking around at each other. And the bell rings. I'm going to roll. All right. And just after the bell rings, 5 people right out the gate, knocked out, not paying attention.
Oh
Not
shit.
ready for the fight, sucker punched, clean cold. Just knocked out.
O'clock, motherfucker.
You see certain fighters coming in, and they're showing some promise. You see the panda. You also see some other fighters, some people that you've seen walking around, eyeing the place, but never actually getting in the ring for once. And the fight's coming out, and they're doing really good. And it comes down to 3 people still left in the ring. There's the panda. There is a goblin fighter, and there's a hooded figure. Last call for bets. Last call for bets.
All right. So at this point in time, if I've been keeping an eye out, Am I able to do? I guess would it be a perception check to kind of see who would have been looking the strongest so far up to this point?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Not bad. They went quiet. We need our Stormwind music.
There it
Where's
goes.
that?
All right. So I'll give you advantage on this one because you have been watching the entire fight. So you've been watching the panda because the bookie, called him out. So you've been keeping an eye on him really close. You've got a good feeling that he's at least going to be able to take out the goblin. The goblin's really quick on his feet. You're picking up that maybe he's of the rogue class. He's darting around the arena, bobbing and weaving, but he's not going in for an attack. He's waiting for somebody to come to him. And then the hooded figure is just standing there, not moving, not doing anything.
Yeah. There's, I don't know.
All right, I'm assuming the panda appears to be of the monk class, correct?
The bandit is of monk class, yes.
All right, we're gonna throw 20 gold on the monk. We're gonna
Oh,
believe
shit,
in our
big
monk
baller.
boys.
Yeah, that panda boy, he's might even train under you. So the bookie takes your money, and the goblin and the monk they start attacking each other. Meanwhile, the hooded figure is still standing there. Roll me an investigation.
Ooh.
All right, with the music stopped.
There we go.
You're watching this fight, and there's something about the way the panda is fighting that you recognize. And you start staring at him for a little bit while he's fighting the goblin. And then he makes a single move that you immediately recognize. And it gives you this flashback back to when you were in Paldon Village. There was a young panda who would watch you as you trained, as you were learning. He followed you everywhere you went. He was annoying. He was that little snotty, snot-nosed brat kid that followed you everywhere, but he always wanted to be like you. And as soon as he makes that move, you realize it is him. Just because I can. His name is Poe.
Why couldn't he have been Pooh?
Because his name's Poe Dung.
Okay.
Full name is Poe Dung. You start you've seen him fight and stuff like that, and you feel really good about your bet. And as he's fighting, all of a sudden you start noticing the hooded figure still has not moved, hasn't raised a hand, is literally just standing there, and you start wondering how this person made it this far in the fight but has not moved the entire time. It's at this time that you see that the goblin is no longer a goblin. The goblin is now a night elf.
Shit, man.
Is that the only thing that's changed?
That's the only thing that you've noticed so far.
seen stranger things. I'm not gonna look too much into it. We'll keep an eye out.
You see the fighting going on. You hear the bookie coming up next to you. He looks like a tight fighter, doesn't he?
It's looking like it's a pretty safe bet for me. I'm pretty happy with what I placed.
So you bet 20 gold on him, right? So that means if he wins, you'll get 60 back.
It's not too bad for the first rounds.
So the bookie walks away. It's at this time that you see another change. Need you to roll an investigation again to see how much detail this change you actually notice. You're watching the bookie walk away. You've known this bookie for years. Short dwarven guy, balding, wearing his old armor as if he was still, part of the guard. But when you look to the bookie, it's a blood elf woman.
No, I don't think.
Alright, now it's starting to get a little questionable at this point. Now that two people have changed, is there anything else that's changed in the arena other than just those two people at this point?
It's at this time you actually start looking around, and you notice that the entire area behind you is no longer built like a sewer. It's actually built more as an official fighting arena. Sanctioned. There's waitresses walking around. There's a bartender. You see the rich and elite. What you're seeing is it's a lot of blood elves, nightborn, trolls, and they're all cheering on this fight.
All of this may be weird. I do love a good fight. So we're going to finish watching this fight and see how this goes before we do anything else.
You turn to continue watching the fight, and now in the arena you see a hooded figure, a night elf, and a worgen fighting.
I'm gonna flag down the bookie to try and find out what the name is of the fighters in the ring to figure out what happened to Poe.
So looks over to the sheep. We've never had a Poe in the arena.
Who are the fighters that are fighting right now?
Well, the worgen over there, that's Johnny. And the night elf is Daniel. The hooded figure, there's no name.
What do you mean there's no name? You just let
There's-
everybody walk in here?
They didn't put a name down. She looks over it. That's funny.
What?
That's not my handwriting.
Oh, you need to join
At
back
this
up.
time, you look over in the arena, and the hooded figure is no longer watching the two fighters. They're staring directly up at you. Roll me a perception check.
There you go, baby.
No, it didn't go the first time, so it rolled twice.
Even better. All right. So with the 19 perception, you notice that she raises her hand up. Everything around you comes to a complete stop. Except you and her. She snaps her fingers. She disappears from the arena and appears right next to you.
I'm gonna basically square up. I don't like this whole teleporting thing, so I'm gonna square up and demand who she for her to identify herself. Tell me who she is.
She starts giggling at you and she throws her hood back. And you see her little short friend here.
A-C, or not B. Uber. Where's the Enderfarm?
Was what?
Where's the Enderfarm in the end?
/warp in. I'll send it to you. Hang on.
I did. Went to /warp in.
Yeah, and then run. If you run across the field towards the edge, you're going to see a railroad track that goes underground. Just follow the railroad track all the way down.
Okay, I'm heading southeast now.
I have no idea what direction it is.
Yeah, Christian jumped in to ask a question.
Oh, got the railroad track.
I'll just head straight down.
I need to make some cash.
Alright. So you see this little gnomish looking girl look up at you. And she's like, "Hi, I'm Chromie." And
Okay.
she's just laughing at you.
What do you want?
You.
What do you need me for?
Your help.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more open with what's going on here right now. So explain a little bit more at this point. What do you need me for? What's going on? Why is everything stopped? And why are all these people different?
You want the long story or the short story?
Apparently, with everything else frozen, I've got nothing but time, so you can start talking now.
Pun intended.
Well, timeline's changed. Someone's gone back in time, messed everything up, and now everything's being screwed up.
Is that the long version or the short version?
It's a long version very quickly.
Okay, so what does it have to do with me?
You have a special ability that can see these changes. Would you think it was kind of funny that nobody noticed that the fighters changed? That the bookie changed? And nobody else noticed it?
With the amount that these people drink, not that strange.
Okay, how about this? Don't you find it weird that there are blood elves in the middle of Stormwind?
Some people have strange tastes, you never know.
You're going to be a difficult one to crack, aren't you? How about this? If the timeline keeps changing, you won't exist anymore.
I was getting ready to ask what's in it for me, but I guess that might explain that piece. So, what all are you trying to ask me to do?
Come help me and the others. Rewrite the timeline. Fix everything. Put it back in its place.
Work with others that I don't know. Stop existing.
Trust me, when this is all
I
done,
guess I get to fight things if I help you, right?
oh, you'll be fighting a lot.
Will I make money?
You could. You could become famous in history, too.
I don't need fame. I just need money and I need to fight. That sounds like a good enough time for me. I'm in.
You son of a
Maybe you won't be
bitch,
so
I'm
tough
dead.
to crack after all. She reaches up, grabs your cloak, and you disappear through a time portal. Yay, this is going to be the fun one.
Oh no. baby, it's your time now.
Why are there humans in Silver Moon City?
What up? Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Alright. We move over to Silver Moon City. Where we find a blood elf cleric by the name of Althea going about her day without a care in the world. Krista, how would your character go about her day?
Well, I feel like that she's probably out in the woods, the forest, getting stuff for potions and for healing and like herbal remedies and as such.
Roll me a nature check. With the nature check, you go out, you find a couple of herbs, some flowers that you need to be able to make a couple of potions to get your day started off with. Where would you go from there?
Get the potions ready.
I would go back to the city to prepare the potions.
Okay. With that, give me a medicine check. You're proficient with medicine, correct? Okay. With that, you easily know what you're doing, so you have the advantage on that. You come in there, and it's almost muscle memory to you. You come in there, and you just start mixing the herbs and doing the right ingredients here, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you're able to make healing potions. With your skill, the little bit of herbs that you were able to find, you're actually able to make more potions than you would that a normal potion maker would be able to. You've learned how to hone your skills to be able to make one herb equivalent to 3. So you have, we'll say, 4 healing potions on you now. And once you've made your potions, is there anything else you'd be doing during the day?
Just kind of, going about my day, helping others. Like, I would like to try to work for the community to try and heal others who need it, since I know how to work the potions, and make more than what's needed.
Okay. So you go about your day, and you find, a blood elf in need here, a couple of kids, one of them scratches his knee while playing, and you help them with that. It seems like the best day, and it's one of these things where, like, you feel like nothing could go wrong today.
Feeling lucky to.
Like, all right, who's drawing the big head? Let's see, who's orange? Oh, no. That would be Kevin, because he's the only one that knows you can change your color to draw with. And he sucks at drawing. Roll me a perception check. Perception check. You're walking around. You know you made your rounds. You are walking back to your we'll say your shop. I couldn't think of the word to use for it. You head back to your shop. On your way there, you overhear the talk about an armistice with the Alliance, how they want to stop the war, to head after Sylvanas and capture her. And there's talk of the war ending. With you being, a blood elf, everybody's like, hate the Alliance, all this. You really you've never had an issue with it. You're just, why can't we all get along? Why are we even fighting? What's the point of this war? All this, the fighting is useless. But it's kept you in work. So you really don't say much about it. It's at this time a soldier comes in who is wounded, but it's not a battle wound. Roll me a medicine check again. With a 19 medicine check, you start looking over the wound. You look at the soldier, and you look back at the wound, and it's at this time you realize that the wound is self-inflicted.
Oh no.
So what do you say to him?
I would take it very gently speaking with him and just casually ask his side of things. How did it happen, so I can start putting the pieces together?
He kind of looks at you embarrassed, and he kind of looks down like he doesn't want to answer that. He has that look on his face like, I did something stupid and I don't want to say it.
I try just giving him just a reassurance, just letting him know, hey, everything's gonna be okay. This is a safe place, and just tell him that I would need a little bit more detail so I know how to properly treat the wound.
He kind of looks at you and with a sigh of hesitation, he's like, oh,
That's my wife. She got this.
One of the other guards was doing this cool trick with his sword, and he was twirling it around, and I thought, well, if he could do that, I can do that, and apparently I can't do that, and I ended up slicing my leg open with my sword.
Well, shucks. It happens to the best of us. Just keep practicing. He didn't get that good, and I'm sure, overnight, I'm sure he had to do a lot of practice, and, I'm sure that trying to perform that stunt, there is probably several times he's gotten injured in a similar manner.
Oh no, he did it on purpose. He was using a fake sword.
Oh no.
Yeah. So if you could not tell anybody that this happened.
You can talk. Yeah.
Yeah, no worry. This is, like I said, a safe place, and no one's gonna know about this, and let's just get you fixed up.
Alright, so you heal him up, you send him on his way. And as he's leaving, you notice something different as he's leaving. Roll me a investigation. Alright, with 14 investigation, you notice when he came in, almost every blood elf has the same yellowish, tinge to the hair. It's either like an orange yellow, reddish yellow, brownish yellow. It's got that yellow highlight to it. As he's walking away, you notice that his hair color starts changing from the bright, vibrant color that blood elves have to a very dark black.
Well, that's interesting. What did I do? That's gonna be my first thought.
Yeah.
Do you follow him outside, or do you just kind of brush it off?
Heck no, I'm gonna just kind of sneak out there trying to, not be noticed, but just to make sure he's okay.
So as he's walking out, you follow him. You see him again because that hair stands out differently than everybody else. But now he looks somewhat shorter than when he came in.
That's definitely, you can say it's strange.
That is very strange. So he's changing.
You also start noticing other things in the area near the fountain. You're noticing less blood elf type and more night elf.
Ooh. Night elves and silver?
Appearing.
So people are turning into night elves.
When you're not really allied with them. Not really allied with them, and it'd be weird. It would definitely be strange.
You notice that there are more night elf population than there are blood elf around the fountain in front of your shop. Do you move closer to the fountain? Do you go back into your shop?
I would go back into my shop because that's very concerning because we're not exactly allies with them.
As you run back into your shop, you are frantically, pacing what's going on. What's going on? There's night elves. Why would night elves be in Silvermoon City? And you walk into your shop, and everything's different in your shop. It's not a potion shop. It's you see anvils and hammers and swords hanging from the wall.
This is not.
Something doesn't seem right.
Do you try to find anybody to talk about this, or what do you do? How do you react?
Well, I would be really concerned and shocked and extremely confused, and my first instincts would probably to go find somebody that I trusted to see if they notice anything different, to see if maybe I'm going crazy or something.
Okay. You know of one person that you trust more than anybody else. That was your mentor. The person who taught you how to do these potions. He is long retired and is living in a house actually not too far away from where your shop is. Just around the courtyard through the main hall.
Well, I would definitely, put on my hood and start heading that way as quickly as possible.
So you put on your hood and you start heading that way. Roll me either an investigation or a perception check. 13 investigation. As you are heading that way, you're noticing structure changes. The colors of the walls are changing. The shape of the balconies, everything that you know about the Sunwell Plateau and Silvermoon City is slowly changing as you're running through it. It's changing before your eyes.
Ooh, no. Panic mode ensues.
My panic mode is completely in.
You start panicking, which makes you you start running faster, and as you're running, you run into a guard. The guard turns around, and it's a human, and he looks at you. Althea, what's wrong? Why are you running? Why are you in such a panic?
I would ask him, like, do you not see anything changing?
No, this is. What do you mean changing? I mean, everything looks the same.
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just having, maybe I'm not sleeping enough, and I'm just going to head over to my good friend.
All right, well, just be safe. Don't run into anybody else.
Sure thing.
God damn it.
So you continue running, and you run toward your mentor's house. Immediately when you get there, the house is completely different.
Well, the initial shock of, I can't believe this is happening right now. I hope he's in the building, and I hope he's still around. He's still the same person, because I need to know what's going on.
So you run into the building, and you are met with a little hooded figure.
Who the heck are you?
She takes off her hood, and she gives you this reassuring smile. Althea, I know you're freaking out right now, but I need your help.
So I'm not crazy. Things are actually changing right now.
For the worst.
Oh, goodness. What's going on?
Someone, and I don't know how, but somebody has found a way to change fate, change the timeline, has altered something that is causing these changes. There are humans in Silvermoon City. There's night elves here. The races are changing. Just factions are fighting different factions. There's war amongst the Alliance. There's war within the Horde. Trolls are attacking orcs. I don't know what's going on, but you have a special ability that I need your help.
Is that why I can see things changing, but no one else recognizes the changes? And how can I help you? And how do you know that everything is... How are you familiar with the situation? Like, how do you know this?
My name is Chromie, and I'm a guardian of the timeline, and you have a special chromosome that deals with. It's called the time chromosome. You may have read it in your studies. It's called a Z chromosome. A lot of people think it's just a myth. It's very rare. A lot of people don't know about it, and they brush it off of, I'm not sleeping or I'm not hallucinating when they see changes appear in front of them.
So how can I help?
There are a few of you still around. this chromosome has become very rare, and I think that's why they've chosen this time to attack, because they would be harder to detect. There are a few still here. I know there's a monk. There's a worgen I know of. She's frantically trying to remember where everybody is, and as she's talking to you, you start seeing her slowly fade in and out.
Are you okay?
No, they're affecting my timeline as well. They're trying to erase me from existence. I need to get you there. I need to get you back to the starting point as quick as possible.
All right, let's
She
go.
reaches out her hand.
Well, I quickly take her hand because I'm scared she's gonna disappear, and then all hope is lost.
At first grab, you go right through her hand, and you miss. The second time, she runs up to you and tries to grab onto you, and for a split second, she's able to make contact before fading, and you disappear through a timeline to the portal.
That's it.
Bum bum bum.
All right. Let's see who's next. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, you did.
All right. Oh, this should be fun.
Where we heading?
Move this map over. We're gonna move over here. Dun,
It's
dun, 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 dun.
Chase. It's Chase's area.
Obviously, Chromie's a night elf for this one, right?
This is the closest one I can find to it.
Nice. Nicely done.
Logan, you're coming through like a friggin' EDM remix right now.
Yeah, you're doing the skipping thing with your mic again.
All right, how's that?
That's a lot better.
All right, yeah,
All
Kristen's
right.
gonna take the doggos out, so I'll fill her in whenever she gets back in. I think actually, no, wait, she's going to the bathroom. My bad.
All right. So we head on over to New Tinkertown, where we have our gnome wizard playing with fire as he is walking through the small
Probably.
village. Gilby,
Yeah, probably.
what does your day consist of?
Oh, I'll tell.
Chase, if you're talking, nobody can hear you.
Oh, great. I,
Yeah, it's push to talk.
well, no, I set the push to talk and
Be careful.
muted the button on
Do you
my
have your phone
headset.
on you?
I was holding the push to talk, but all right. So Gilby is following behind buildings, not really following paths, kind of being as sneaky as he can be, seeing what's being
Thank you,
left
babe.
unattended at various shops and stuff, seeing stuff he might be able to walk up and pocket because he's kind of a drifter. Doesn't
That's
really
not good.
have anywhere to stay and kind of lives off of what
Fucking
he can grab.
chairs going crazy right.
Well, New Tinkertown scraps are aplenty. Roll me an investigation check, and we'll see what you can find. All right, with a 19 investigation, you
I love you.
find gears and sprockets and springs and bolts and screws and all kinds of stuff to build things. But then you also find a couple of kegs that the dwarves to the north have brought and left from their last excursion to Nomergeddon.
Sorry, what was that?
Nomergeddon.
Nomergon.
Oh, that's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
Nomergeddon. You all know how much I fucking hate that place.
Fair enough.
I think Chase is going to be answering in the chat thing.
No, what's up?
Oh,
Sorry.
Did you catch everything that you found?
Yeah, you said kegs.
Kegsville.
How am I gonna transport these kegs? Are we doing some World of Warcraft stuff, or you just bags, or like magical, and you can store whatever in them?
Roll me a string check.
Why would you ask?
Yes.
No.
With the 2 strength, you look at this keg, and for a minute, you look at it, it's the same size as me. Ants can lift 10 times their own weight. This should be a piece of cake. You go to lift it up, and it falls to the floor. It tips over on the side.
I instantly dart off as quick as possible with whatever I just grabbed, whatever I could quickly grab.
All right. Do you have a place where you call home? Like a little cave that you built?
Some kind of like little overhanged or maybe cave or little cove that I can kind of hide out and hide my things, and
All right.
kind of hidden off a little bit in the hills to where people don't really see me go in and out or anything.
All right, Gilby. So you head back to your little alcove. And you lay out all the gizmos and gadgets that you found. And is there something that you would normally do with these things?
Try to basically make things that can explode. I have a fascination with things that can make explosions and fire and loud noises.
So you start building things. Roll me an intelligence check. Add +2. Nice. With the 22, you start putting the gears together, with sprockets and everything else. And then you start cranking it. And it starts cranking on its own, and you hear the familiar sound tick, 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 and then dead silence. Nothing happens. And just as you turn away to pick up a tool, the mechanism explodes.
Shit.
Loud enough to where everybody in Tinkertown hears it. And almost in unison, you hear Fucking Gilby. Coming from the shop,
What
very
happened?
close to your alcove, where you tend to take your gears from. How do you react to the explosion?
Did it like actually damage me or anything?
No.
All right, well I gotta go find some more of that stuff. And then I start trying to recall the things that I had so that I can try to get them and try to find something a little more powerful to make the explosion a little more intense.
Okay, roll me a wisdom check. See if you can remember exactly what you did. You remember you have a couple of gears for springs, a couple of bolts, nuts, but you don't remember how to put it together the way you did. So you go out to try to find these same supplies. Roll me either a perception or an investigation.
Damn.
With the 25 investigation, it's not hard to tell. As long as you've known, it's always been
There we
cold.
go. It's cold.
It's always been snowing. There's always been ice
Snowy.
in the area.
Ooh.
But as you leave your alcove, you start noticing a major lack of snow around you. And it starts getting warmer.
Can I see the shop that I had just stole from?
So the shop's right in front of you.
All right. Is he out cleaning up the ale, or can I see him at all?
From the front of the shop, you don't see anything.
All right. I'm gonna try to peek my head in the shop and see if I can see the shop owner.
You walk up. You go inside the shop. And you notice some changes. The counter's not where it used to be. Different things hanging on the walls. And it's a little more vibrant in the shop.
I start kind of being mesmerized by the new things I'm not accustomed to seeing, and kind of pacing, just awestruck by all the different things that I can take.
Roll me a sleight of hand. I'd almost finished that damn 2 liter already. With the 4 sleight of hand, you are mesmerized by this one shiny object on the wall. It doesn't look like a gear, but you've never seen anything like it, so you have to have it. It's just super shiny.
I need it.
I need
You go up
it.
to reach up for it, and a goblin comes out of the back. Boy, what you trying to do with my shit on the wall?
I just wanted to buy it. I can look at it, right?
Read the sign. Can't you read goblin? It says, look, don't touch.
Of course I can't read goblin. Do I look green to you?
Oh, racist.
No, Gilby. You don't look green.
Do you?
Oh, shit. Of course everyone knows me in this frickin' place. I should leave. So, how'd you get this special gear though here? If I might ask.
What do you mean? That's always been up there. You come in my shop every day and stare at that thing.
I don't know. It just has something special to it today.
Boy, did your explosion hit your head or something?
I that wasn't me.
Gilby,
If it's not so special, I can just have it, right?
do I look like I have stupid written across my forehead? I know
Yes.
we're the same
You're a
height.
goblin.
So spicy.
What's your AC?
12.
Silly goblin.
Oh my god.
You take 4 points of damage.
Oh fuck.
From
did he-
what?
As soon as you say that, he pulls a wrench out from underneath his counter and chunks it at you.
I think I'm actually feeling better now.
Boy, get out of my shop.
All right.
Kill him.
Only the second time you've kicked me out today.
What are you talking about? This is the first time you've been here today.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Gilby?
Ah! And then I run out.
You see him reaching under for another wrench. So you run out of shop. Which direction do you have? Because he knows where your alcove is, and he'll follow you there.
I head off kind of towards the other side of town to see what the hell's going on now with all this
Since you rolled me an
snow
investigation earlier, roll me a perception check.
Oh my god.
Damn. Motherfucker.
All right, with a nat 20 perception. It is unseasonably warm right now. You can see that the snow is melting. It is summer. And you're noticing a very lack of gnomes in the area.
I didn't realize that bomb I made had so much power.
As you say that, you hear a hooded figure behind you go, "It wasn't your bomb."
I am sorry, I missed that. My headset completely cut out and I had to return it back on.
A hooded figure behind you says, "That wasn't your bomb."
Who the hell are you?
Well,
That is weird.
someone who has a little more smarts than you do.
I mean, I might make some crazy decisions, but I'm pretty smart. Definitely,
You just
definitely
left the
smarter
shop
than
about
any goblin.
it, and that's where I'm going to stop you. You're in a gnomish town, and there's a goblin here. And that didn't raise any suspicions?
What? Oh, I guess I am crazy.
And your craziness just might be what I need. I hope I don't regret this. And she takes off her hood. And for the first time, you see a fellow gnomish-sized female. My name's Groby.
I've heard of you.
Well, that's good. I'm gonna regret this.
What are those?
I
What
need your
them
help,
hands
Gilby.
do, Chromie? What that mouth do,
Of
Chromie?
course. I knew my day would come.
Oh, you're gonna kill us all.
Yep.
We could only hope.
She looks at you with the deepest eyes, like they're going to kill you.
Come on.
I guess I don't even need to give you an explanation. Let's go. And she walks up to you, grabs your cloak, and you disappear into a time portal.
Oh, that's exactly the fuck.
All right. I'll say the best two for last, because I can already see how these are going to go. I already know how it's going to go.
Yes. Oh, this is Cletus.
No.
This is
Yeah.
Cletus. Patrick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Kool-Aid Man busts
Oh
through.
no.
Very good. Very good. Oh, you're shitting me. They don't have one for it.
Huh?
That sucks for you.
What? They don't have West Hall music?
No, they do not.
Just put on dueling banjos then or something.
Oh no. I can't. Oh god.
Let's do. Hang on. No, we're not doing banjos.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
That baritone. Alright. I really thought they had whistle music in here. Oh well. Let's do. We head to the farmlands of Westfall, where we
World of
find
Warcraft music.
the unintelligible, the uncharismatic human hunter.
Sweet for your
Cletus?
tail.
It's
Yeah.
a sunny day. The pigs are hollering. The warhogs are dancing. And the wolves are roaming. What are you doing?
Well, currently I'm upstairs fucking my cousin. Her name's Clarissa.
Yes. Do what would happen.
It's a shame we're not in Coldshire.
Dagnabbit, Clarissa, move over a little bit.
Roll me a performance check. With disadvantage.
What do you mean disadvantage? This is my cousin.
Exactly.
Does that somehow make it more difficult?
You'll see.
Okay.
Pick me up.
Didn't make a difference. You're one off, anyways. So your Arkansas and your sister, your cousin.
Excuse me, what's in Arkansas? I don't think I'm familiar with that subzone.
Yeah, well, God is speaking.
Wait, God speaking? What's he saying to me?
Stop fucking your cousin.
Never. I proceed to fuck her harder.
Fuck.
Yeah, breathe.
Oh
Do
no.
I need to do another check?
Nope, not at all. Hang on.
Alright, well,
Alright, one grueling hour later.
I finish and I fire my shotgun out of the window. I shout, "Yeehaw!"
All I can think of is Vegeta.
Bear blasting out the ceiling.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Yeah. The shotgun goes off. And the townsfolk,
They applaud.
they know what that means. Cletus done fucked his cousin again.
They fucking applaud.
As you exit the bedroom with a toothless grin on your face,
Fucking toothless too.
Mm-hmm.
So
where
was
do you
fun.
proceed from there?
Can't breathe.
I go and... Well,
You said fuck a sheep and I'm gonna
Let's see.
kill you now.
I can't
no, I haven't stump trained them yet. I look for Harrietta,
I can't fucking
my
breathe.
possum companion.
Roll me an animal handling.
Wait, I didn't say I wanted to handle her, I just wanted to
Roll
find
me an animal handling.
Should have asked that for his cousin.
her.
Trust me, I thought about it. If he'd mentioned hog tying or anything like that, then yeah, we would have gone there.
Nah, just a boring night today.
Yeah,
Day, whatever.
it was just a quickie. It's only 1 hour long.
An hour quickie.
It was a quickie today.
Usually it lasts much longer than that.
Why do you think I rolled a 1d4?
Uh-huh.
Let's see how many hours it took.
Alright.
With the 16 animal handling, you call out, you do your signature whistle, and Harrietta
I
the
can't whistle,
possum-
fuck! Woo it!
You're like,
Harrietta, come on over here.
And
Give your
Harrietta,
papa a nice hug.
Okay,
Harrietta comes running out from underneath.
my cheeks fucking
the
hurt,
table.
man.
Mm-hmm.
And with her
Yeah, it's a
long,
good job.
sharp possum claws, climbs up your back and onto your shoulder.
I give her a nice scratch on the top of the head.
And she bites your ear.
I smack her upside the head. Not to do damage, just to jostle her.
Does she seem to enjoy that?
Yeah,
And bit
down,
your ear
girl.
again.
Down, girl.
Alright. So you and Harrietta are walking into town. What are you doing?
Well, do I see anyone else in the town with me?
There's a couple of villagers walking around. You see little John Boy.
I'm assuming I know them all. Cause
Oh
it's a
yeah,
red thing.
everybody knows Cletus. Because
Of
you
course
fucked them
they
all,
fucking do.
and every one of them's at least your cousin. at
Wait,
least
I
one.
fucked them?
Well, there's a population
Even the
of 15
dudes?
people. Yes.
Alright, well, I holler out, who wants to fuck next? Any takers?
3 hands
3
go
takers?
up. 3 takers.
Alright.
John Boy, Clementine, and a elderly woman by the name of Old Yeller.
Old Yeller?
She has no teeth, and all she does is yell.
I begin an eeny, meeny, miny, mo with a clear intended target and stop on Old Yeller. I
You
take her
hear-
by the hand and start walking her back to my house.
You hear John Boy going, "But you picked her last time."
That's because I like her more than you.
Well, I guess I'll have her afterwards.
I will kill you.
This is so fucking
You're my
eerie.
cousin. You can't kill me. We're
Au
family.
contraire.
You
Remember
shut
what
up and
happened
take
to
Grandma
old
inside
Johnny?
already?
Remember what happened to the other Johnny before you got here?
Yeah, you threw him into the dead mines. You can still hear him his ass yelling.
You want to be next?
If it shuts you up, shut up and take Grandma inside already.
I do. I do
Oh
just that.
my god.
Oh,
So how would you like it today, old Yeller?
No, Jesus Christ.
I asked courteously.
she looks at
Curtis.
you, smiles, and all you get is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, old Yeller. Can you repeat that? Oh, okay, I got it that time. All right, well, why don't you head up to the bedroom and I'll meet you there in a couple minutes, sweetheart. And I spit
She
over
stumbles
into a
up the
spittoon
stairs.
nearby.
She stumbles up the stairs.
You fucked your grandma into dementia.
Do I get a good look of this?
Yeah, you're watching her stumble up the stairs. She's an old lady.
No, I mean, like, do I get a good look?
Of what?
Her!
She's literally walking up the stairs. So yes, you have a good look of her.
Okay,
No.
just making sure.
For those watching the stream later, I do apologize.
Do I see Clarissa still in the house?
No.
I call out her name. I yell, Clarissa, where you at?
There's no answer.
Do I see any trace of her in the house at all?
Roll me an investigation check. Yeah. Damn, I wish you got that nat one. I had so much fun with that. With the 19 investigation, this is the first time you've actually stopped and actually looked at your house. Your prized warthog head is missing off the wall.
My prize warthog head.
There is everything that you've owned has some significant value of something you've hunted or built from tusks or bones or fur and stuff like that. The one by one, everything has changed. Nothing that you ever hunt, killed, built, ate, whatever, is in your house anymore.
I've been robbed.
It's all different things.
Wait, it's not in the house, or it's
No, they're different items. So like
okay.
your bone table is now a wooden table. Your prized warthog is not there anymore. It's the head of an orc.
Oh shit.
There is your prized throne that you call it, that has been made of bones and hide is no longer there. It's a high back chair now. And the footsteps of Grandma upstairs are no longer light pedal footsteps. You're hearing big clunking steps upstairs.
I head back to the town and I grab Johnny Boy by the ear and drag him back to my house and ask him what the hell he's done.
Johnny Boy walks in, looks at all your stuff, and goes, "When the hell did you get an upgrade?"
I didn't. What'd you do with all my stuff?
It's at this time you realize Johnny Boy is no longer Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy is little tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim?
Yeah, John Boy was a 4'11" dwarf. cousin of yours. Now Tiny Tim is a 7'2" giant blue Draenei.
Wait. What the hell kind of space goat are you? I push him out the door and close it behind him.
Cletus, what the fuck?
And-
Why would you push out your own cousin?
That ain't my cousin. Who the hell asked me that?
I did. Your cousin, the one you just pushed outside the door. I'm gonna tell Grandma on you.
Oh shit, Grandma! I say as I remember, and I go upstairs to look for her.
And what you meet upstairs is the biggest, burliest, greenest orc woman.
So my grandma.
And she looks at you with the biggest tooth grin.
She's got teeth now.
Sonny,
God
how you
damn it! I was really
doing?
counting on her not having teeth.
Come sit on Grandma's lap for a spell. And she picks you up
Which one?
one-handed and sets you on her knee.
Okay. I'm literally the most idiotic character. I can't even check like for magic or any of that shit.
Nope. This is making this fun. Roll me a perception check.
What's gotten into Grandma?
Coming from the other room, you hear someone chuckling very hard.
Did you hear that, Grandma? I thought I heard some squeaky ass yelling or giggling.
Sonny, what are you talking about? I don't hear anything. You know my hair is not too good.
Well, open your ears, Grandma, and let me out of your lap. I gotta find where it's coming from.
You go get her done. Go find out where that noise is coming from. Grandma can't hear a thing.
All right, you stay put right here. I'll come back and we'll have a good old night.
Okay.
And I listen for the giggling and I try to seek it out.
With the 14 perception, you can tell it's coming from the room next door.
All right, so I go over to that room then.
You walk into the room and you see this little gnomish girl rolling on the floor laughing.
I turn to Harrietta and I say, "Dag nabbit, Harrietta, if you want to fornicate with your other possum friends, why don't you just go do it outside? Why you gotta be bringing them home?"
She stands up, looks at you. Who the fuck are you calling a possum?
Wait, you're not a possum?
Do I look like a possum to you? Do you
A
know
little
what
bit. I mean, no disrespect, but you're a little like one, and you laugh like one.
You're telling me your possum laughs like this?
Pretty good resemblance, yeah. I mean it as a compliment. My possum is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. And I pat Harriet on the head, who is still on my shoulder, right?
Yeah, she's been on your shoulder this entire time, even while you were on Grandma. She looks down. She basically face palms. You're going to be the one who saves us.
Come again?
Cletus.
Yeah.
Do you know what the timeline is?
Are those little hands on the clock that tell us what hour and second it is?
Close. Do you know what history is?
That thing I failed in the 4th grade last time I went to school.
As save us all, jeez, Louis. Cletus, do you like story time?
I love story time.
All right, sit down. I'm going to tell you a little story.
Where should I see it?
Right where you're at.
Nervously back over at Grandma.
Sit on the floor.
All right, I sit on the floor. Knee or legs folded.
I'm going to tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there were some bad people who went back into the past. You do know what the past is, right?
I nod.
They went back to the past and they made things different. And because they made things different, your grandma is now an orc, and Little John's a Draenei, and Harriet is something else now. I can't really tell. You said she's a possum, but that's the weirdest fucking looking possum I've ever seen.
Yeah,
But
she
I
looks actually-
digress. There was a special hunter who has a special ability to see changes from the past. That hunter's you, Cletus.
I nod.
He just nods.
One day, a little gnome person named Chromie, and she looks and goes, "That's me," came to visit Cletus and tell him about his destiny. Wait, hang on, that's too big of a word. No, damn, I can't think of a word for you.
My fate?
You know what the fate is?
No.
Of course it would be fucking difficult.
Okay, your fate. We'll go with that.
I mean, he's dumb enough. You could just fucking take
Says
him. You just ask him
she
to
showed up
follow
to
you.
tell him about his fate, about how he's going to join others and help save the world of Azeroth and correct the timeline before things get worse.
Am I related to them?
God, I hope not.
God, I hope so.
I have one rule for you, though. You have
What's that?
one rule. Do not, under any circumstance, fuck anybody from the
Aw,
past.
damn it.
Because that could screw up
Wait,
history
what do you mean people from
even
the
worse.
past? What am I gonna do right now?
She's like, fuck it. And she grabs your arm and you disappear through a time portal.
No, Grandma.
Miss Granny.
Great.
We're all fucked. That's what I was fucked. We're just.
We're all fucked.
Here it comes to like techno again, Logan.
Oh god. I was saying Azeroth's fucked, man.
We're all fucked. Literally, Cletus is going to fuck us all.
Yeah, he is.
I apologize to everyone in advance.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
What is this? Zandalar? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right. As
Yep,
our
here we go.
redneck friend disappears to the time zone,
Oh my god.
we head over to Zandalar, where we find our you're gonna make me do it.
Oh my
You'll be finding Ooga Booga, man.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, please do the Jamaican voice. We find our Zandalari troll, Ooga Booga, doing his daily rituals in the temple. So am I calling you Oog, Booga, or just Oog?
You can call me Hoog. That's fine.
Are we calling you for short?
No, that's the. Wait, what'd you say, Chase? Yeah.
No, full name is required actually.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep. I'm with that.
He's like, no, Ooga Booga is his first name.
It is. It's the whole name.
Oh, that's your full name? 'Cause that's just one word, Ooga
No,
Booga.
yep.
Ooga Booga, alright. Let's call you Boogie for short.
Like share or sting, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean shows like Friends and
Oh, her. I get it now. It took me a second.
Alright, Ooga Booga. What are you doing?
I be dipping
I heard
in.
that.
No. She did. That's Cletus. I be dipping into my magic mushroom stash. Yes.
And how many mushrooms are you eating?
A big tree.
You take tree?
A big tree.
You're saying a thick tree.
That's what it sounds like he really says.
My bad. I'm terrible at accents.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah,
That be rude, man. Whoever the fuck that.
You hear a troll in the background. All right. So as Ooga Booga is eating his 3 mushrooms,
What?
roll me a Constitution save. Let's see how bad you trip out.
Yeah, man. 1 second.
Not one.
You have a very high tolerance to this, so 3 is not going to do anything to you.
Damn it, man. This shit used to be the best. You gotta take like 4 more.
Roll me a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Yes.
And can someone please tell me where Bronzebeard is located in Uldar? What the damn the chamber is called?
Chamber of Heart?
By the way, Logan, you're rolling saving throws.
Wait, what did I do? Hang on. How do I do that?
No, that's what he's saying. Constitution save.
Okay. Where?
With
Did
a
I do
6
it right?
Constitution. Yeah, you did it right. With a 6 Constitution, things around you start getting a little weird.
This be what I'm looking for, man.
You see a statue over there going, "Hey man, you be tripping good now, aren't you, man?"
You're damn right.
Yeah.
I'm giggling like a fucking
Man, you
schoolgirl.
better share some of that shroom with us, man.
How much you want?
How much you got?
That'd be for me to know. But I'll give you some.
And us to find out later, eh, man?
I shove whatever it may be. I shove 3 mushrooms in whatever the fuck is talking to me. What I see is a head, or what do I see right now?
You see a statue,
Oh,
a serpent
okay.
statue talking to you.
Okay, so I try to shove the mushrooms in the mouth of the talking statue of a serpent.
The serpent statue's like, man, thanks, man. That's, oh, man, that shit hits hard.
That'd be the pussy shit.
Hey, man, I'm always stoned.
Take damage from a statue. That
Same.
Curious.
Uh, roll me a strength save.
Strength save. Okay, let's. Oh god. Oh no. Oh shit. What the fuck?
Oh!
Oh, this is gonna be great.
It beat the shrooms, man.
You go to give this statue your. I'm just picturing this. You go to give the statue these mushrooms, and you try to you go to feed this statue, and you punch a hole in its mouth.
Don't be. Oh my bad, man. You okay down there?
Hey,
Yeah, but I'm bad trip.
I don't know what you did, man, but that's some good shit, man.
Sometimes you ride the dragon too hard, man.
Dragon? The fuck's a dragon?
The fuck if I know, man.
Alright, man. You go do what you gotta do, man. I'm gonna just, chill here for a little bit.
So I leave him one extra mushroom just as a, kind of like a sorry gift. And I head out of the temple.
So you head out of the temple. Hey, goddamn. Alright, so you head out of the temple, and you're still tripping, so you look up at the sky. Roll me a perception check. Let's see exactly what you see in this trip.
You're damn right I be tripping, man. Perception check? Oh boy.
The same no critical.
Whoa.
Mine's being very slow.
Okay.
There it goes. All right, 21 perception. All right. So you go outside, and you're tripping so damn hard that the sun in the sky is literally smiling at you. The trees are dancing. It looks like you're walking through an old 50s style cartoon.
This be a damn good day, man.
Everything has a face and is laughing at you. They're dancing, they're singing with you.
This be the happiest I've been in a long time. It's fucking lava.
This is great.
Oh shit, Mount Loato is blowing, man.
I love how y'all all like just making these limp figures and shit on here. This is all everything he's tripping on.
Yeah.
All right, so you're walking down the temple stairs, and the trees are saying hi to you, and
Yeah,
the sun gives you a little salute. And
I salute back. Can't be rude.
The waterfalls are singing. You don't notice any other trolls in the area. It's just everything nature is talking to you right now. You have absolutely no idea the other trolls around you right now.
That's the way it should be, man. Man, there's usually lots of people around. I'm losing the accent as we speak.
And that's what happens when you take the mushrooms. All right. second here. I'm adding one piece of information to the game. Alright. I'm just watching the pictures appear out of nowhere too. Wait, is that somebody parachuting right here? Oh shit. I moved the head.
Looks like
Slide over here.
he's there'll be a man with no head parachuting. This ain't going well.
Alright. As you're walking through, as you said, you don't see any other trolls, but you keep seeing this hooded figure appear.
So do I get to do something with the hooded figure?
Do you want to interact with the hooded figure?
Yeah, I do. I want to shout out to it.
First couple of times you shout out to it, it kind of just looks at you and doesn't say anything.
Yeah, man, don't be ignoring that ooga booga.
Roll me a perception check.
You got it.
Damn.
Fuck?
Literally all 6 of those rolls are sick.
Okay, so roll a thumb. If you ever start a campaign rolling really good like this, the rest of your campaign is fucked. I'm telling you right now.
I started in character selection with shit rolls. Like, my character is so squishy, man.
Squishy.
My character's at half health already.
I forgot about that.
Yes, you are. Alright, so. Alright, so roll me another Constitution save. I'm gonna see if you're still tripping. Alright. The 18. Yeah, you're still fucking tripping.
Yeah, man.
Why is Kenny black?
That's not Kenny.
It says, "Oh my God, you killed Kenny."
No, that's not Kenny. Doesn't say that.
He doesn't say, "Oh my God, you killed Kenny." This is a hooded figure.
Kenny's the only hooded figure.
Well, maybe.
With this 18, with this 22 perception, 18 constitution, you are still tripping. The trees are talking to you, stuff like that. You hear a female voice going,
Booga.
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 Booga. And then you hear, and then you hear your in your trippingness, you hear the trees going, Booga. I heard unison. And then you hear a bird over here going,
I start kind of questioning a little bit about what I've taken, because this has never happened before. They're usually relatively less creepy trips.
hooded figure appears. Booga.
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 Booga. So I'm in like full meltdown mode right
The hooded figure disappears again.
I need my safety lower.
Your safety lower. The hooded figure appears behind you. Ooga. The hooded figure walks up, pokes you.
Ah! Spaz out.
What do you do as the hooded figure touches you?
I just freak out and spaz and run run shortly in the distance to a tree and try to hug it for safety.
Roll me a dexterity save.
Oh no, it's
It's a bad roll. Oh damn.
fucking
The nat
shit.
on the second one too.
So, with 11 dexterity, you're so panicked right now. You think this tree is gonna hug you back in your trippiness that you run a little too hard into the tree.
Yum.
And you kind of hurt your head a little bit.
Alright.
All right. So you are kind of laying there, collecting yourself. Your mind is still tripping a little bit, and you see the hooded figure again standing over you. Ooh, God.
Oh, kind of delirious right now, so I'm like kind of out of it, but in it a little bit, you know.
She starts shaking you. Ooga.
What the fuck, man? Who are you?
I need your help, but I need you to lay off the mushrooms just for a little bit.
That'd be fine. I calm down, right? I'm coming down. This be too real.
And you see she takes off her hood. Oop, I moved the map. All right. And you see this little gnome girl standing over you, looking down at you. Uga, did you notice anything in your trip? You put a mustache on my Chromie again, and I will kill you. All right, this is not Captain Crunch. I'm gonna kill you, Kevin.
You be wearing a strange hat, Dick.
All right. See, now I know that's Kevin. She looks at you. She's like, "What strange hat are you talking about?"
The one you be wearing.
I'm not wearing a hat.
Well, in my eyes, you are.
Uga, did you notice anything missing around you?
Other than having a bad trip, there didn't seem to be anybody around.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, tripping balls, man.
No. Somebody's erased them from existence.
Yeah, these mushrooms, man.
Oh?
What's your AC?
My, what's AC?
Yeah.
Armor class?
Yeah.
10.
She smacks the fuck out of you.
That was very nice.
You need to wake up.
I'm awake.
You need to stop tripping.
I don't think you can shut it off like that, man.
Want to bet? She snaps her fingers and stops time, and you immediately lose your trip.
Oh, that'd be one hell of a come down. Where am I?
You're still at your temple. You look up and you're still inside the fucking temple.
Oh, that'd be a bummer, man.
You haven't left the temple. You look around. You see a hole in the statue. Your mushrooms are still sitting there. And the tree that you thought you were hugging was just the wall.
Oh, this be a big disappointment. Kind of embarrassing for Uga.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one who's being embarrassed right now.
That be true. That be true. What you mean?
Somebody slipped past me and got into the timeline and has erased every Zandalari from existence.
That'd be a big bummer, man.
That is a very big bummer, man.
Don't you mock me.
She's like, you want me to make you trip again?
That'd be nice since you cost me quite a bit of gold.
She goes, alright. We'll call this an IOU. And she snaps her fingers. And before you realize what's happening, you're sucked into a time portal.
This be awesome.
This is all you see.
Oh, let me throw on some Pink Floyd. Some level 70 ETC.
You just trip into this time portal right now.
I think my character's okay with that.
That comes the fun part. Give me 1 second. You're here. Turn that music.
Oh, for sure. Definitely hard to beat the butthole. JT.
One more song here for you. We all love music.
I saw the fucking eyes going in the portal. Nice touch. Oh, Crimson. Yeah, we're just doing Dungeons and Dragons. It's where you kind of just make up your own story and you kind of role play out your situation and stuff and what you're doing and whatnot. And you roll for, like, you know, just random things that happen to your character. I was talking to somebody in chat. Basically, it's a bunch of us who have characters that we made, and we're just doing the intro today. So I didn't notice the wand or the cane in fucking Chromie's hand.
You notice the arrow, the monocle, mustache.
Oh my god, yeah.
Pimpin'.
Question: are we gonna have Chromie through our adventures and stuff? Like, is she gonna be there with us?
You'll find out.
Yeah. Oh, me, damn it. But yeah, it's quite fun. You just kind of hang around and make up stories and stuff.
She's got more important things to do.
Probably. Well, I hope not.
It is kind of funny that, like, my original character idea before I knew this was WoW related was like a frost / time wizard. I feel like it would be too like in with the exact story of Chromie, and like dick riding Chromie for the whole story. Then.
Oh yeah.
Dick riding Chromie?
Dude, I'm leaving Chromie for my boy GT over there.
Got a dick riding Chromie?
It's like a love rocket.
All right. As you've all been sucked into a time portal, why is somebody riding a giant pink dildo? That's supposed to be the rocket.
It's the love rocket, dog.
The love rocket? Yeah, it looks like a pink dildo. All right. As you all come to the time portal, you all appear in the same room.
Whoa.
You all singly appear around each other. So we have...
What darnation?
This be some good shit, man. Chromie. Thanks.
The Gilby appears.
What?
Who the hell are you?
Mason.
You didn't say nothing about anybody else.
Darko,
Oh my god, it's Grandma.
Cletus, and finally Ooga Booga.
What's that smell?
Oh, sorry. Haven't washed Harrietta here in a little while.
Oh, I don't know what running water is.
Smells like it.
Chromie appears before you. She said, I finally found all of you. And she looks over at Thea. My time has come. You know what you have to do.
Fuck my cousin again?
What? What do you mean?
I'm being erased.
No, please don't go.
This
But we can bring you back, right?
only if you fix the timeline. As she starts fading in and out.
Go to grab
I attempt
Chromie
to
to
put my
keep
finger in her butt.
I try to hold her for you.
Give me some of that other trip that you gave me before you go.
Don't worry, we'll fix this.
I'm just super quiet, watching it happen.
What do we do?
Alright. So
Wash your hands.
we have the orc going to try to finger plug Chromie. Cletus is trying to hold her down.
To allow for easier finger plugging.
Oh my god.
Deeper in this plane.
We have a troll who's tripping and is going to be tripping really hard in just a second.
What's more? Yes. I'm the troll, Crimson. If you haven't seen, I'm the troll.
As you try to hold on to Chromie for the finger plug, she disappears from existence. And his finger plug goes right into your crotch.
Scream.
Thing or what?
What was that?
What?
Is it like I'm sounding him with my finger or what?
You just basically nut checked him.
I cram my shotgun into his crotch. I don't fire it, I just cram it there. And I give him a raised eyebrow and a stare inches from his face. What the hell do you think you're doing?
As y'all are all realizing you're all in the same room together, y'all are interacting, you hear a loud voice. Adventurers, gather round.
Okay.
Okay, mysterious voice.
I don't
Not?
move whatsoever.
This
Is that you, Mom?
the statue in the back begins talking to you. Army has done her job and was successful in to bring you into the one place that time cannot reach.
No.
He already has a mustache. Why'd you give him another one?
It wasn't curly enough.
Wait, this is a place time can't reach. Why did she disappear here?
Who are you talking to?
That's what Uber just said.
You're freaking me out, man.
He looks down at you. You see the eyes. You literally hear the eyes moving, and they look at Uga and they go, "You be tripping, man."
You're goddamn right. Oh wait, no, I take that back. You're lower damn right.
I look over my shoulder and notice the giant statue and scream.
Don't. Can I talk to Cletus yet, or is that a thing we can't do yet? Or Can I wait?
You're all in the room. You can all talk to
Okay.
each other.
Okay, so
Oh.
I look over at Cletus and I say, "Don't worry, man. I got experience with statues. I talk."
Who the hell are you?
I be
What's
ooga
wrong?
booga.
I feel like we have better things to worry about right now, guys.
Do
7 of you need to please listen.
Fucking. What's happening with the eyes? What's be going on with your eyes, man?
For the people at home watching this, I hope this is entertaining.
Oh my god, it's a talking statue.
As his eyes try to focus on all of you. Adventurers, you're the last 7 to know the truth of the real timeline of Azeroth.
Kill the timeline.
We don't know yet. That's what we need your help for.
You're
You have
talking.
the ability to see time anomalies as they happen. So we need you to correct the timeline. Help
Guys,
us
what
with
if
our
it's just
sins.
Dev updates. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Help us with the sins of the past. To rewrite our future. He looks at Ooga Booga. And don't worry, man. You'll be tripping the entire time.
I got a question.
Yes.
You holding, man?
I'm just gonna like sidle up to him while he's looking at the statue.
I look over at Mason.
Gosh, you need some shit.
What you got,
Open my
man?
pack and let him look. Got some of that. What is that shit called? I actually sent it to.
I reach in and grab. There's something called fire leaf in WoW. And it kind of sounds.
He's got Kajamite.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got Kajamite.
Kajamite, yeah.
Isn't that like a drink?
It's the gold. It's
No,
the
it's
goblin
like a-
substance.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
they
yeah.
like vaporize it.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
You
Okay.
7 are
Give
going
him
to
like
be...
a jewel pod of Kajamite.
Good job.
That'd be what I need.
You 7 are going to be... as much as we regret saying this, the saviors of Azeroth. Why couldn't it have been Thrall they sent me?
Listen,
Yeah,
I
Does
got
this statue have a butthole?
times with my
No, it does not. It does not have a butthole.
We're
His
all
fingers itching.
doomed.
You got a frontal butthole.
It's got a mouth and it's good enough.
You'll be looking quite distinguished there, statue.
You're roboting again.
How
He
do you
looks at
draw
the
a
other
rock?
2 statues. He looks at the other 2 statues and goes, the old gods must be laughing at us right now.
I know I am.
Listen, I got interrupted from lovemaking with Toothless Grandma earlier. You better have a good reason for bringing me here.
Well, because if we didn't, you would cease to exist.
Go on.
That's it.
That means you wouldn't
That's all. That's
exist.
the end of the story.
That'd
That
be
means no more boom boom with grandma. Do you understand, Cletus?
What do you know? How do you know my name?
right.
That statue called you Cletus earlier.
Oh, right. Hey, can I do an investigation check? I want to know if there's anyone other than us in this room. Like any actual being.
Good. No.
Was the answer no either way?
Can I do an investigation check?
I didn't even look. I just said no.
No.
What are you
It's not.
investigating?
I'm investigating if the statue's holding, man.
Can I challenge Dustin to a duel to
How many drugs do you
establish
need
alpha?
at one time?
All of them.
Step up like that.
Yeah, we gotta see who the alpha of the group is.
Oh my
I
god.
can answer that for you right now.
Me.
It is the blood elf.
Oh, hell yeah! I was just kidding, but hell yeah.
Can I fight the blood elf?
Come on, bitch. I got it.
Nobody is fighting no
Got a
one.
mean right finger hook.
Actually, I think really like with my stats, I'm pretty much a softie here.
You seem to be the only one with the intelligence.
Yay! I got this.
Got a different kind of intelligence, alright?
Yeah. Let's not shade other
Intelligent.
people's intelligence here, Mr. Statue. You're just ahead.
And I still have more brains in my single head than you do in your entire body.
So is
Yeah, because
this...
you're mostly brains, dipshit.
Exactly.
Do you think this statue's
go.
holding, man?
I
How
can get
do-
up and walk away. There you go.
How do I be ahead that you?
I look over at him and I say, I'll
Save
chop your
Azeroth and we'll talk about it.
What do you need us to do to bring that weird possum lady back?
Possum lady.
Fix the timeline. Find out who's causing the rifts.
All right, where do
Can
we
I
start?
fight the timeline?
The only thing we know is you have to go back.
But how do we go back?
You brought
As
us
you
here.
say that,
Give us an instruction manual or some shit.
as you say that, the floor beneath you starts lighting up.
Oh, this be great, man.
Oh, what in darnation?
Everybody hold hands.
No.
I'm not holding anyone's hand.
I hold your hand.
You won't need to be holding hands. You all start levitating into the air,
Whoa.
and a flash of bright light appears, and you all disappear.
I'm coming, man, Swandy.
Ah.
And,
Can I wait for Bill and Ted's phone booth to pop up?
and with that, it's been 3 hours, and that's what we'll call it.
Shit!
Hell yeah, this is dope.
Told you you'd like it, honey.
Oh boy.
So let's recap.
Yeah, man.
We got
Do it
a
all
drug
again.
dealing rogue,
Oh yeah.
a gambling monk, a klepto gnome, a tripping troll, a finger banging orc.
Yes.
Watch out when he starts using two of them, though.
Dual wield.
Dual wielding proficiency.
We also have a family fucking hunter
Is that all you got?
and a blood elf.
You got what you get, man.
And
Normal
blood
blood
elf
elf.
was just a blood elf,
Blood elf.
nothing else.
Doesn't that make her the weird one, though, if there's, like, no weirdness going on?
She's the only useful one here. Other than
Hey, I
Comparison,
have to
yes.
be the boss of the group. Okay, I'm like Mama
worry.
Bear.
We're gonna have to just discover your weirdness over time.
Oh, you probably will, trust me. But I have to keep some form of sanity so
I'm
we get the
a
job
family
done.
fucker, and we have a finger banger right across the way.
Hey,
Wait, a blood elf? My ears perk up when I try to offer her some blood thistle.
Oh my god.
I was
Come
trying
out
to
clean.
think.
Well, it'd be kind of hard when you haven't landed where you're going yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Oh my god, what happened to your character, Chase?
So my butthole's safe now.
I'll do it
I'm
inside
in
of the
barber
Bifrost.
shop. I'm trying to change my character, and that's what he looks like right now.
Oh, Blizzard.
I think
Alright.
Shadowlands is ready. Ship it.
Yeah, Hope y'all had fun. That's it for tonight. We will be back next Tuesday at 7 p.m. And y'all will see exactly where the timeline y'all end up.
That's gonna be bomb.
I just want to
Now.
keep tripping out in the chamber with the statue.
Let's go pretty patch.
Reminds me of my sister.
Oh, that's for a while. All right, so we a couple of us are probably switching to the WoW.
Yeah, I'm heading out. I'll talk to y'all later though. Fun session.
Oh yeah, dude, fun sesh.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks, guys. Sadly, my sub is expired.
Oh no. I shall be right back.
Oh my god, this is so awesome that you can see your forms and actually change them and look at them.
Yeah, it was.